in our show, and now we're going to move into our closing segment, which is picks. Since everyone's given their pick on the Super Bowl, we're actually going to close with some other topics of conversations for the Super Bowl. Excuse me. So first of all is round the room. Who is your MVP of this year's Super Bowl?
It's Tom Brady. It's just Tom Brady. Because he took that team who missed the playoffs, was one of the worst in the league, and took them to the Super Bowl. Like I said, he's doing charity work out here. So
Luke?
I think it's got to be the big goat, not the baby goat. The big goat referencing in Tom Brady, who has more rings than Patrick Mahomes. And he's pulling out in all stops and making the Tampa Bay Buccaneers look like the Golden State Warriors of the National Football League. That's quite something. And it's a story, more like history, being written as we speak. So that is my Super Bowl MVP.
Connor, who's your MVP?
It's Tommy Terrific, Bradford, Ulysses Eugene Brady III, Esquire. Tom Brady will be Super Bowl MVP. That's how it has to be.
Not my dog's name. Not using my dog's name.
that's what I was thinking. What in the world?
Oh, man. Well, just because of that, because we use the name of Ulysses in vain, I'm actually going to go bold here. I'm going to say that the Super Bowl MVP is going to be someone different. And I am going to go Tyreek Hill. Tyreek Hill last week against the Buffalo Bills made the Buffalo Bills, who were a huge turnaround for the AFC, look like an amateur football team of the Buffalo Bills of old. He can run, he can jump, he can catch. I'm surprised he's not wearing PK flyers while he's out there on the field. Patrick Mahomes is going to be limited in his run game because he's wearing 2 different size shoes because of his turf toe. He's going to be throwing some bomb passes. And sure, Travis Kelce's going to catch those shovels. Tyreek Hill is going to be the difference maker that will take everyone believing in the fact that Tom Brady should walk away with the MVP and go to Disney World, and it will be Tyreek Hill driving up I-4 and going to the Magic Kingdom. So that's who I have for MVP. Next, everyone give your takes on your score. Emily, what is your score for the Super Bowl?
So, I think both teams have a stellar offense. It's going to take a really big effort on both. Now, they're both really good defenses, but it's going to take some effort. I think it's going to be around the 34-28 range. I'm taking Tampa, obviously, 34-28.
Luke?
I think it's going to be a shootout. Obviously, on both high-scoring offenses, but keep an eye on those defenses too. You may see a pick six or two or a fumble recovery, since both defenses are dominant. But I'm going to say that it'll be 48-38 Buccaneers.
Connor, what do you have for your score?
This game has 35-31 Tampa Bay written all over it. Tommy Terrific with some good time in the pocket to just throw strikes down the field.
I'm going to go low-scoring affair from expected high-scoring offenses. Going to say 28-21. Kansas City, Tyreek Hill with the last-minute catch that will seal the MVP. Both teams have shown that their defensive lines are extremely disruptive with how uncomfortable Josh Allen and Aaron Rodgers were this past Sunday. It'll be a low-scoring affair, which will come down to the one big play, but I think Patrick Mahomes will solidify his new claim in the legacy in front of Tampa Bay. Last is we have MVP, we have score. We're going to end on a fun note here on French Stream Sports. We're going to conclude with who do we feel like is going to have the best commercial coming into this year. So gut instinct, based off everything you've got going on, who's going to have the best commercial for you to watch?
I'm always a big fan of Mountain Dew and their commercials, and they're actually going to do one, even though Pepsi and Coke both are not, but they're going to do one, and I'm pretty excited to see what they come up with.
Luke?
I'm going to make it simple and doing some research on who is going to do the Super Bowl commercials. But I noticed that Bud Light is doing a Super Bowl commercial. And all I'll say is, dilly dilly.
Classic. Connor, who's your Super Bowl commercial?
The group that always keeps it light, always keeps it fun. In a year where we've been quarantined and eating a lot of these, I think Doritos is going to bring the heat and have a great commercial.
I like that. Some Doritos. They have good commercials for the Super Bowl. I think they did the Time Machine one once, which was funny. I'm going to go with Michelob Ultra for the Super Bowl commercial. Michelob Ultra caught my attention with a couple years ago. They did a commercial. I was actually watching this with Connor. We were at a Super Bowl party together. And it was all these people working out and sweaty and throwing kettlebells and working out in all black clothes. And we all sat there like, oh, it's an Under Armour. It's a Nike commercial. It's got to be Adidas. No, it was Michelob Ultra, because they boast this brand that they are a beer, but they're more about you being fit and drinking their low carb, low calorie beer than anything else. So I think they'll pull some type of, you've sat at home, it's time to exercise, but not give up your beer for Super Bowl 55. All right, everyone, that's our show for this evening. For those listening to us out there, thank you for coming out live to watch us here on Twitch. We're here every single Tuesday at 8 p.m. Big shout out to Luke and Emily for coming out and hanging out, give us some very hot takes. I hope they all come true, because it'll be a wild NFL year if they do. If you haven't, make sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel, follow us on our podcast, where you can find us wherever podcasts are free. Connor, what do you want to say before we go for the evening?
Justin Herbert, if you're out there, let's eat Doritos together. Let's do it. That's all. That's it. I might just hit the leave button now. Should I do that?
Yeah, that's all. Justin Herbert, be our friend this year. We're real friends. Well, as that goes, I'm Rutledge.
I'm Connor.
I'm Emily.
And I'm Luke.
And we've been Friends Stream Sports. Thank you for coming out, and have a great night.